Are you gonna be right? Oh my goodness! I forgot to turn my microphone on. Welcome back to Spooky Mania, everybody. It's day 3. I'm Captain Logan, and joining me as always is Austin the Day Ghost. And if you forget his name, it's right there on his shirt.
That's right. But how embarrassing.
Oh, I know. I'm so embarrassed. We've also got Jayson with us tonight.
Yeah.
For no other reason than because it's Wednesday and he and I usually do a show at this time. But I think we're gonna find that the movie Austin picked. We're so professional.
My TV just made a noise. I'm like, where's my TV remote? How do I get it to not do that?
I'm just trying to figure out why we
There
had
it
to
is.
join in on the adventure.
No, I thought it was maybe under my laptop because I couldn't see it.
Oh,
I'm like, I'm just gonna have to move it.
Austin, it really looked like you consciously were like, I'm gonna come over here, so I better bring the audience with me.
I'm gonna lean slightly to the left, so I'm just gonna bring you guys. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good.
I didn't know we were in a theme park. Anyway, I think we're going to find that the movie Austin chose for this evening is going to be very much a Jayson thing. We'll find out, but Jayson is a music kid, and he likes musicals a lot. And this is the one musical on the list, which is funny because most of the things we picked are bona fide horror movies or thrillers. But this is the one that's kind of off the beaten path and is more just like horror themed, and hilariously the only movie with horror in the title, even though it's not a horror movie.
Well, and it was funny because when I picked all my movies, I was kind of remiss. I was like, oh man, like I didn't fit in any, classic 80s remakes of 50 sci-fi horror. And then I went, oh, wait a minute, this technically counts. It's in that league. So.
Right. And I always forget this is a remake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the original is one of, I think it's his third or fourth, but it's one of the original Jack Nicholson movies.
Oh, yeah.
He's just a cameo in it, but yeah.
And the original's not a musical? Is that right?
No, it's just like a Corman movie. I think he had like 3 extra days because he finished a movie early, so he went, we'll just use those days to make another movie. I mean, it's probably longer than that, but not by much because it's Roger Corman.
I wish I could do that. I wish I could just be like, I don't know, I got a couple of days. Let's make an entire feature film.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that movie's only like an hour and 10 minutes, but it's still pretty cool.
So that means this sets, and I mean, there might be some other things that do it that I'm not thinking about. This sets the producers precedent before the producers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. It also has a connection to 89, despite coming out before 89, and Jack Nicholson was in the original.
Wow.
Which I'll explain when we get there. But
I'm curious
yeah,
to
there's
see
like a scene where we get some props from that movie. That's pretty cool.
Oh, you know what? I think you've told me about this before.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
Is it the... And if I'm wrong, I'll let you tell me when we get there, but is it the implements that the plastic surgeon uses?
Yep.
Is that the scene? Okay, yes, you've told me about it, or somebody's told me about this.
Yeah, they appear in this movie.
You can't pull a fast one over on me with 89, sir. Not after I've watched it for the channel 30 times.
No, you're going to be like, I'm very familiar with those tools.
I feel like you would probably figure that out, like knowing 89 as well as you do.
If this was the first time,
yeah, and you didn't know
if
that.
I just hadn't even heard that, and then it pops up on the screen. Wait a minute!
those.
Look what he has to work with here. Well, we're gonna go ahead and watch it. We're watching the theatrical version. There is a director's cut that is apparently better than the original, but Austin picked this because it's harder to stream that.
Yeah, and if we have time, we could maybe watch like the original ending because there's like a 10-minute clip of it on YouTube. But it's entirely up to you. It doesn't bother me either way.
Yeah, it's a short movie, so if you want to do that, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we could do that.
So
a couple people were asking about it. So
is it like a dramatically different ending?
It's a dramatically different ending.
Well, that'd be fun. Yeah, we should absolutely. We've got time. We should absolutely do that.
Well, it's also a case where all of their money went into the original ending, and then test audiences went, nope.
Oh,
and they reshot it.
So is it lame in this version, or would you say they're just different? Like, is it still a
So
decent ending?
it's different. So I think it works. I think it's funny in its own way because it feels like a middle finger to, oh, you made us change the ending. Um, but yeah, it's very much like test audiences went, well, we want a happy ending, so they go like cartoonishly happy.
Wow.
Oh,
And is
okay.
this going to be the kind of movie where all the way through you're going to know it shouldn't have a happy ending, and then it's going to get that Hollywooded, watered down, obvious happy ending that like a studio forced them to do?
No, I think if you just didn't know, you could easily watch it and just think like, oh, this is just how this movie ends.
I'm so curious
Um,
now.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And is this like Rick Moranis' first big like star making role?
um, you mean just like as a lead? Because this would be
Yeah.
after
It's after
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. That's true. But yes, as a lead, because he gets some real star power after this, where he's the lead of
Yeah.
several things. Like he gets Honey I Shrunk the Kids 3 years after this.
Yeah, and I guess Spaceballs is probably after this, isn't it?
Spaceballs is
Spaceballs,
85, I thought.
it would. Isn't it like 86 or 87? It might be the very next thing he does.
Okay, so it's a right around the same time though.
No, 87.
Well, he doesn't do a
87,
lot of lead
okay.
roles either. Like he does tend to just kind of show up as like character actor.
That's
man.
true. Even through the 90s when he was still working, he did a lot of supporting roles, right? Like he's Barney in the Flintstones movie. He did a lot of that kind of stuff. That's true.
He does a lot of that,
No, I'm thinking of
and like
him
he
as,
can have a bigger role, but like he's not usually the protagonist.
well, and also I just wasn't thinking of Ghostbusters there in the moment because these are so close together that yes, of course,
Yeah.
Ghostbusters predates this. But anyway,
But I mean, even then, like he's very much a supporting character in that.
Austin, talk just real briefly about why you picked this one over some other things because I know you had a list to choke a horse, and this made your five. So
Yeah. This is my favorite musical. I think it's great. This is Menken and Ashmore, just a couple years before they take over the Disney Renaissance music, and you can really tell in places where you're like, "Wait a minute,
That's
this is this
exciting.
Disney song,"
Yeah, did you know that?
or
Did
you
you
have
know
this
those names?
idea.
I didn't.
so
know
they're
those
gonna
names,
so are they starting at
remember those names.
Little Mermaid?
They start at Little Mermaid, and then Ashmore dies. I think
That's
around
right.
Aladdin.
We talked about this with Beauty and the Beast when we
Yeah.
reviewed that. It's all coming back to me.
Yeah, and then
Going back
Mencken
to you now.
continues for a while. Like, there's a big Hercules thing that is in this, in the music.
Oh wow!
Oh, I haven't even seen that.
Because that was their last big one.
Yeah, I would say so. I'm not entirely sure when Mencken drops off it. I think he does some later on, but they kind of move away from musicals in the 2000s a little bit.
Just Disney as a whole does too.
Yeah, exactly. And then on top of that, I think this is some of the best like puppet work I've ever seen in a movie. One of the cool things with it is that whenever it's singing and talking, they had to film it slow and speed it up for the movie to make it work. So whenever the actors are acting off of them, they have to
Wow.
like pantomime slow.
That's grueling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can only imagine that. It's like you're only one step away from stop motion at that point, just in how difficult it is to sync.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
But yeah, no,
crazy.
it's a very fun movie, and I didn't really have a lot of fun picks either, so I went, you know what? That's another reason to pick it.
I guess Child's Play 2 was the closest thing I had to a fun pick. Because we did that last night, and it felt much more like a straight up comedy than it ever had to me before. So it's
Yeah, exactly.
kind of fun we're doing
No, and
these
this
back
has
to back.
yeah, and this has quite a bit of dark subject matter, but it's all treated, in kind of a silly manner. So
Yeah, I've always been curious as to just how. I mean, I guess I could have sat down and watched it. I just never thought to finally, go do that on my own. This seemed like a crowd movie, so like I never thought to just watch this by myself. But how legitimately weird is it?
I would say it gets like pretty legitimately weird. I mean, it is, very like this came from a Corman idea of I'm gonna feed blood to a plant.
Visually it always appealed to me because I just like like piranha plants. Like I just like the idea of a like living plant that like has thoughts and eats and like wants to eat everything.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Well,
of
yeah,
that's
and
probably
if
just growing up with Mario, but I was like, which is funny because this is '86 and that's like when the original Mario Brothers comes out.
Yeah. Year after.
I was gonna say if the piranha
Year after.
plants were in that, they would probably look like this.
Slipmaker left a comment. He's always got great comments. He says, "This movie is so good that I got dumped after showing a girl it one time, and I'm not even haunted by the memory, because what am I going to do, not watch it?"
Yeah, you're better off. If she can't handle you at your little shop of horrors, she doesn't deserve you at your best.
That is a slow clap. A slow
clap.
No, that's me. I'm a slow clap. That is a slow clap kind of comment. All right, you guys ready to watch it?
You gotta speed it up to make it like a normal clap.
Yeah, exactly. We speed it up to be normal.
Because there's a puppet, yeah.
Good one.
I haven't even seen
Beautiful.
the movie yet.
All right. Everybody get it to timestamp 0. If you're watching it on disc of any kind, make sure you're past menus. I'm watching it on YouTube. I rented it, so it's not free on YouTube, but it was a $4 rental there. There's not a place to stream it on any of like the usual suspects as far as streamers go. It's on something. I forget if it was like Austin, help me. It's that streaming service that starts with a V. I can't remember what that's called.
It's like 4 letters, right? Voodoo or something?
Like
no, it's not
Voodoo or whatever? I don't know.
Here, I'll look it up real quick.
Vimeo, whatever these streaming services are called.
Or maybe I'm making crap up. That's what I thought I saw earlier. I'm not seeing it now. Yeah, it's just rentals. So I don't know what I saw earlier. It used to be
on Internet Archive, and I'm very heartbroken they took it off.
That's been happening with a lot of stuff.
But I just picked this up recently, and Amazon gave me a crushed copy, so like that sucks. But at least I own it.
At least it wasn't a steelbook. I've had that happen.
Yeah.
Ugh.
With 89 too.
Ugh. Yeah, I had that happen predictably with an 89 steelbook.
It all goes back to Jack Nicholson.
I have a different 89 steelbook that is not crushed, like a completely different one. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and watch the movie. Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now.
What's that like? What's that like October-y Nicholson movie where he's in the prison?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Yeah. I really like that movie.
Yeah.
I want to see that again.
I don't know how October that is.
You
want to do One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest for our next Spooky Mania? I don't know how spooky
maybe not.
that is.
Maybe not for Spooky Mania. But
all right, let's listen to this music. Let's see how Disney it sounds. Frank Oz.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be Scorsese, I think, that was going to direct it, and he dropped out.
What?
Wait, really?
Yeah, it should be crazy.
What?
I know Scorsese wanted it to be 3D, which makes sense because, like, you got 50s and then 80s.
Everybody watch for that special appearance by Steve Martin. You know, the Muppet movie also has a special appearance by Steve Martin. Where he's just in one scene.
Did Frank Oz do the Muppet movie?
What's that?
Did Frank Oz direct the Muppet movie?
I don't know if he directed it, but obviously he was very involved. It's Muppets.
Yeah.
If you've never seen that, though, you gotta watch it. Because I know you're not a Muppet guy.
I've only ever seen Treasure Planet.
The Muppet movie is such a classic, man. You gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to bring the window up on the screen? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Does that help?
Yeah. Oh.
I've heard this because obviously it's the Little Shop of Horrors theme. Like I've heard that.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the most 80s thing ever.
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah.
Bop Shabop. Oh.
I wasn't expecting singers to actually show up right
I thought
then.
that was...
Yeah. No, you get the chorus from Hercules.
That's true. That is what that is.
Yeah.
So, Austin, I would bet you $1,000 Lloyd Kaufman is a fan of this movie.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he is. Yeah. He probably was like, you know what? We should make a Toxic Avenger musical like this.
So, are they gonna be like characters,
No,
or are they just there?
they're
for no
just
reason?
there to. They're just there to narrate
Okay.
story beats.
But they're going to keep coming through. They're not just here for this intro.
Yep. No,
So that makes it
they'll be
exactly
there throughout.
Hercules.
Yeah. No, it's exactly Hercules.
And there's
Okay.
and I think there's 3 of them in Hercules too.
I think there's 5. There's definitely more in Hercules.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And they're also
It's
all black like they
animations.
are here too. Because they're doing like a gospel
Yep.
chorus.
the gospel choir.
So
yeah.
they cast black actresses.
Look out!
This guy's like, I'm just trying to read my newspaper.
Stop narrating
I just
at
want
me.
to know
I'm reading.
if they're
Stop pointing at me. What did I
supposed
do?
to be there, or if
That's always the question when you're first introduced to a musical is what are the rules going to be? Like, is this just for the audience? Like, they're looking directly at us. So how many people in the movie are actually going to even notice their presence? I'm wondering about that. And then how many Austin does like everybody break out in a song in this movie?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just a full musical.
So it is a typical kind of musical. How many takes did that take?
127.
God, we gotta rig up the shelf again.
Now we gotta film it slow.
Slasher Fred, it's amazing that when each song is played, the singing trio always seem to be wearing some very formal dresses. Also, they change clothes.
Yeah, they're fancy ladies.
Fancy ladies!
And this here is Audrey. She's the only one that carries over from the musical.
From the musical, from the non-musical?
All right, sorry, I mean from like
For the
the stage
Broadway.
play.
Oh, I see.
Like
I
the
see what you
show.
mean. Sorry, I didn't know what you
Sorry,
meant.
yeah.
or maybe not Broadway.
You know,
I don't know. Was it Broadway?
I think it was off. I think it was off Broadway.
Off Broadway? Okay.
But, yeah.
Dan's Den says
Yeah, I
John
think the
Candy
studio
is
wanted
radio
Cyndi
announcer.
Lauper.
Say again?
I think the studio wanted Cyndi Lauper, and Frank Oz won out on keeping her.
That's not surprising. Just looking at this casting, I could totally see that too. But yeah, Dan's Den said John Candy is the radio announcer. I started watching his documentary last night. I got about,
Oh, cool.
I don't know, 30-40% in, and it's really good so far.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. I like John Candy a lot.
They do a really classy opening with Aykroyd.
Oh yeah.
It's so good. Aykroyd gives like the greatest eulogy of all time.
Oh wait.
It's nuts how well written that is. That's also Austin's history with public education. He went till 5th grade and then he
Split.
split. Yeah. I'm just joking. He made it to 6th
but it's-
grade.
I made it to grade 5. Not the 5th grade.
Grade 5, right?
Who is this?
You and I have had that conversation way too many times.
It's true. Who is this? Just a woman that lives here, I guess.
Already, all of the gospel singing in this is amazing.
Oh, it's so good.
Like, these women have incredible pipes, all of them. Yeah, just immediately you want to go see this on stage.
Oh, I'm sure this would be killer on stage.
And I think a lot of high schools do this now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I think I've definitely seen clips
this
from like high
immediately
school
seems
productions.
more classic musical than I was expecting. Like I thought there would be some kind of more like offbeat, like edgier feel to this at the start. It's like already this feels like something that could have been put on in the 50s. I bet that will change, but right away that's what it feels like.
Well, they're definitely going for like kind of like a sillier 50s, like feel to it. Absolutely.
Like we've had
No, the way in
Grease.
which it's sorry, go
Like
ahead.
I just said like we this is well aware of Grease.
Yeah. No, the way it's a little different is like it's just kind of dirty. Like, we're singing about how much it sucks to be here, and it's all grimy and nasty.
Yeah. So do you think they're like making fun of this genre, or are they just like straight up doing it?
I think they're doing it, but with like a tongue-in-cheek kind of sense.
That's the sense I'm getting. It was also nice of Sesame Street to give up their sets for these scenes.
I know. I mean, Frank Oz, he works with Jim Henson.
Yeah,
I think Jim Henson's daughter is in this movie too. I think she's got a cameo.
they actually could have shot this on the Sesame Street sets, but you'd be able to tell that's what it was.
Like it's like every extra here is Oscar.
Can you tell me how to get anywhere but Skid Row?
Well, it's like nice economical, and how it handles its music, and that this is setting up the area, but now it's also kind of turned into the "I Want More" song for
Yeah,
Rick Moranis.
it's really weird if this ends up just kind of having a 90s uh, Disney movie formula before you have exactly those movies. And it's a thing
Yeah.
that's like a little more off the beaten path and not meant to be for like the youngest audience.
Well, and then Audrey, our female lead, will just straight up have "Part of Your World" in a bit. It's just like the exact same song.
It blows my mind this is the first big thing these guys did. It just feels so random.
Oh, you gotta start somewhere.
It's like, how did you even get this made? I mean, I guess it helps that it was based on something that had been popular in the past. Was that like? We are doing weird cuts. I glanced away to look at comments when I looked back. We had cut to. That's very effective. Time passes and everyone's bored.
Yeah, nobody's coming into their plant shop. But who would want to buy plants when you live in such a crappy area?
This accent Rick Moranis is doing is amazing because he's not even trying to put that on when he's singing. So you don't expect it at all?
No, I thought I heard it a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, we were talking. Some of them exotic plants.
No, and her accent is crazy. She just is a Muppet with that voice.
Well, it sounds a lot like the girl from, what is it, Singing in the Rain, Jayson?
Yeah.
I can't stand him.
Wow.
This is a choice. How does he have a camcorder? I don't know. But I turned into a dog, and they helped me.
I turned into a plant, and they helped me.
I feel like it would not be that hard to contrive a way for him to get a colander on his head in this movie.
No, not at all.
How could you say that from the street? It's tiny and it's on the floor. I mean, I get that there's big windows.
No, this guy is fantastic.
Here comes a flashback.
Why is he walking like that?
I was walking because he talks like this. Chinese in the background, and they're wearing Chinese dresses. That's awesome.
No, this definitely feels like a parody of something like a Gremlins, where it's like, oh, you just find the old mystic Chinese man.
Yeah, no, that's true. They're just making fun of everything. This being an Austin pick, I was expecting a complete lack of political correctness, and it did not disappoint. It does not give any crabs. Slipmaker just wrote that, but the old Chinese man sold it to me anyways.
For $1.95.
And he's got like the Fu Manchu mustache.
The mustache, yeah.
No, don't leave. You're my favorite character so far. Yes! You have to just stand around and comment on everything in that voice. No, there is a lot of musical parody happening already. Because that felt aimed right at Music Man. Where it's like everybody repeats the same thing over and over again before you set up a big number.
Oh, okay, yeah. I love that guy. What an interesting story.
I was walking by and I saw this fascinating plant.
While I'm here, I might as well buy some roses.
Well, I guess that means I'll have to buy double.
Yeah, I don't think Rick Moranis does an accent as much, like, with his singing voice as, like, Christian Bale in Newsies or anything. But, like...
I was thinking of Newsies when Austin was talking about how gritty this... relatively gritty it looks, because Newsies does not have that.
Yeah.
I don't think. I haven't actually sat through it. Is she doing a lisp?
Yeah.
Yeah. She also, it's a little hard to tell, but she's also got a black eye. Like, we're already setting up that she's in an abusive relationship.
Yeah, I love stuff like this, Austin, that has a juxtaposition of, like, light and bright and everybody is so happy, but the actual material is, like, dire and awful.
Really
and,
dark.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm a They Might Be Giants fan. Like, that's every other Team
Sure,
G
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Is it about death?
Well,
Sorry.
there is a very specific
it's all-
joke that
it's all
I'm like,
really
oh, you're
morbid.
going to love it when we get there.
And it's like the catchiest, happiest, bounciest stuff. And when you listen to the lyrics, you realize that it's all about death and how we're all going to die alone, and you're just getting older all the time and marching toward your end. So far, I feel like when you show this to your mom,
Too.
Mm-hmm.
it could make a
Yeah.
turn somewhere where we go, oh yeah, no, she won't like that. But so far,
So far, this is a very.
I feel like your mom would
Well,
dig
somebody
this.
mentioned in the chat, it might have been Robotters, I think, that like this is a movie that's like very like light and peppy, that it's like easy to watch with kids, where it's like a lot of the darker stuff will just go over their heads.
See, I keep waiting for that place where, oh, kids are not supposed to watch this. We were tricked the whole way through.
Yeah, I don't know that you'll have that, but I
Okay,
could be
cool.
wrong.
This man is singing to a plant.
Like you do.
There is something inherently alien about the face of the plant.
Yeah, it's so clearly,
I wanted to
not
say.
a good thing.
But I mean, alien like the movie Alien.
Oh yeah,
Like
no,
this-
I mean it's basically the egg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine Alien the musical.
that'd be awesome.
Well, it would just be the end of Spaceballs. Like, Spaceballs already did that. They remember?
Yeah,
When it jumps out and it's Michigan J. Frog.
Yeah.
that's an awesome scene. Also, I didn't know he could kind of sing.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, and I've heard he does a lot of singing on SCTV. I've just not seen a lot of it.
Oh, that
so
makes
when I
sense.
watched this, I was like, "Oh, Rick Moranis can sing."
There was a lot of music in that show, but I haven't seen any of that since I was a kid, so I don't remember
Yeah.
specifically. Not that I watched a lot of that, but I've definitely seen a little. I watched a lot of sketch comedy when I was a kid.
Yeah, I feel like most of what I've seen from it is like John Candy.
I like the
stuff.
shadow work there.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm creeped out by this plant, but Rick Moranis is smitten.
It just wants to kiss.
No, don't do that. He's so enchanted.
He's enchanted because of this plant he got from an old Chinese man.
Slipmaker, the original ending is too much for kids. I wouldn't have slept that night. We'll have to find out.
Although Mikey would probably be like, "Yes."
Yeah, I bet. This feels like a Mikey movie already.
Oh, sure.
Do you
yeah.
think? Yeah, we're showing
Yeah.
this to Mikey. Dan's dead. Don't worry, it won't bite. Yeah, I trust that.
That's nice. It just wants some blood. What plant doesn't want a little blood?
It's cool how meticulous and believable this puppet is because you know it's about to get bigger and a lot more complicated and elaborate.
Yeah.
So it's neat that the little
Yeah, and-
version already has that.
Yeah, and I think this was nominated for an Oscar for it, but it lost to Aliens, I think.
Man, unfortunate those came out at the same time. But that's hilarious
Yeah.
because this looks like one of those monsters to me.
No, very true.
Well, this whole thing is also Gremlins. Also, I almost said Gremlins 2, but then that'll be confusing. But just in like, oh, don't feed it yet.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta love the triumphant music as it's just slightly growing. Do you think? Oh, that is John Candy. Do you think,
Yep.
Jayson, that the
What? Wait, sorry.
wait, why is there a ventriloquist with a giant nut with a saxophone doll or puppet?
Because the ventriloquist himself looks like a dummy.
I don't even remember what the hell I was going to ask you about. that was very distracting. Oh, Jayson, do you think that there's any chance that the second El Cid episode in The Tick was looking at this
Probably.
with the giant growing plant?
Oh, probably. I would think so. I can't remember if I've seen that one or not, but
I can't. All of a sudden, I can't remember the name of that. Why can't I think of that?
I don't remember.
It's the one with it's the 400-year-old Bloom.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to remember the name of it. Oh, John Candy's
John
actually
Candy.
right there. I thought it was just gonna be his voice.
Oh no, you get him here. This is his
We were
cameo.
just talking about John Candy.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was just his voice.
Yeah.
It's so. The timing of this is so weird that you picked that, Austin, with that documentary having just dropped.
Well, this is the meeting of Louis Tully's because they wanted John Candy to be Louis Tully,
That's
and he said
right.
no.
And then 2 years later, they're in this together. Oh, it's
Well, yeah, I
literally
guess so.
Skid Row. That's like the name of the place.
Yeah, no, it is Skid Row. Yeah.
Okay, great. Test audiences ruin everything. Yes, they do. Yes, Slasher Fred, we already talked about the reason they changed the ending. When we finish here, we're gonna watch the alternate ending because I'm gonna be very curious to see those back to back.
Yeah, I'll have to explain some of it just because it's like the last half hour's changed, but there's like a 10-minute clip that's like the real
Oh, okay.
important. Like this is the alternate ending, but I can kind of lead in like what's different before that.
Wow, so it's elaborately different.
Yeah.
Fascinating. If I lived in this town, I would not go outside. Because at any point, random people are just going to come up to me and start singing about how I need to do just these three girls, because you'll have whole music numbers where random people will just pop out of nowhere and start singing at you. I mean, they keep starting it, but... Okay, great, says it's more true to the original off-Broadway show's ending. But that makes sense.
And now we're into part of your world.
Because obviously, because it makes sense that they wouldn't change it a ton before they show it to a test audience.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what would be their motivation for having a dramatically different ending?
That's not a cast.
Exactly.
That's like a net.
She can't afford a real cast. She's also wearing like a cow.
I was gonna say she's also
Yeah.
dressed like a cow.
I know someone who has a room like this. It's just like pink with flowers all.
She's secretly the manager of a Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she's wearing that. Yeah, this is literally the I Want More song. It doesn't even feel like a precursor to that. It just is. It is that.
She wants to be where the people are.
No, she wants a washer and a dryer, Austin.
Oh,
And
sorry.
an
Well, the same
ironing
thing,
No,
same
an
thing.
ironing machine.
An ironing machine. There's some editing here that is also reminding me of the Muppet movie.
What is that background? What is happening?
It's the like classic white picket fence 50s nuclear home.
Why do the trees
Yeah.
look like that?
Because it's
so
intentionally
perfect.
fabricated looking.
Yeah. No, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, they had to build that for that one shot.
No, don't do it again. Okay.
This song also is not that far away from the Miss Piggy song in the Muppet movie.
Mm.
And I'm wondering if either of these guys worked on that, because obviously being
Interesting.
a Jim Henson thing, there would be some people,
Whoa.
or a Frank Oz thing. There's probably multiple people that worked on both. Because I'm seeing a little bit of Muppet Movie in bits of this.
Well, I know that's obviously one of the reasons they approached him to do this was because he directed, I think, Muppets Take Manhattan.
Yeah.
Before this.
Yeah, I think by this point there would have been 3 of them.
Okay. Big enormous 12-inch screen always makes me laugh.
Because I think the second one is Great Muppet Caper.
Oh, okay.
And then Manhattan has almost certainly come out by now. Austin, that's one of my favorite Simpsons gags. Better homes than yours.
Yeah, that is a great one.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. I like that it's better homes and then it's really small and gardens.
And gardens. They're not as good at that part. They got a real small section because their garden writers kind of suck. Dan's Dan Oz agreed to direct it, but after this, he made sure to never direct another movie with puppets again.
Yeah.
Was there a lot
which
of
I'm
turmoil
sure-
behind the scenes with this?
Well, I think it was probably he just didn't want to be locked into that.
Oh,
He
sure.
probably was like, I want to direct things that aren't just that. But I could be wrong. I don't think there was a ton of turmoil outside of just having to reshoot a bunch.
Yeah, and like that's rough and that sucks, but from everything you're saying, it sounds like they, worked hard to still make it a piece.
This shot is still going.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
This is a really stylized directed movie. Like Frank Oz brings a lot of really cool choices like that.
I wonder how much of this they built, or how much was just already on a backlot that they redressed and repainted.
Yeah, I think they built it on the James Bond studio, or in the Bond studio. I think that's where it was.
Okay, that was like the coolest shot ever. That lasted like a minute.
Yeah.
And it went from the end of a song to the beginning of the next song.
To the beginning of the next?
Yeah.
Oh, and I think this song is maybe different for the movie. I know there's a song later on that is fully made for this, but I want to say it's maybe different.
It's so catchy. There's
Well,
a
this
lot of
always makes me
variety in
think
the
of
soundtrack.
Under the Sea, and not that it sounds like that, but that it's going to that kind of reggae-ish
Yeah.
kind of sound.
No, you're absolutely right. It's that kind of island rhythm stuff.
Yeah. I guess reggae is probably not the right way to describe it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's in that vein. It's more just Jamaican.
Yeah, it's kind of like a tropical sound.
So I missed something, Austin. What is the Audrey 2 business about?
So Audrey 2 is the name of the plant. So he
okay.
named it after her.
I got it. Okay. So we're talking.
No, it's okay.
Slipmaker says the original song was "You Never Know," and he says it's much better. I don't know why they cut it.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
Slipmaker seems to be an expert on Little Shop of Horrors.
Slipmaker is now confirmed for a like drama kid.
We've pegged you, Slipmaker.
Oh, we gotcha.
He played the plant. He played Seymour too.
Oh, playing the plant in a stage
Audrey.
musical would be awesome.
Be so good. Jason, you should pitch a ballet version of this
I was thinking about
at
it.
your dance company.
Yeah.
Tell everybody
Yeah.
what ballet you're doing this year and what part you got.
Yeah. So we're doing Willy Wonka in the spring, and
That's awesome.
One of the instructors kind of accidentally told me who I'm being, and I had asked for the role, but I didn't know if I had officially gotten it, and but I basically officially got it. I'm Grandpa Joe, so.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Grandpa Joe is the part
Oh,
to
there he
get,
is.
so hopefully Grandpa Joe. So that way you can be like, I'm dying, and then jump up and start dancing.
And it's hilarious that he's playing that role because every time we watch that movie, he gives Grandpa Joe so much crap for how much of a horrible grandfather he is.
He's genuinely the villain of that movie.
Yeah, he is.
Well, he could work, but he's just lying in bed
Yeah.
pretending that he
didn't
can.
And he's
even
using
come
up
out-
what little money they have on tobacco.
He didn't even come out of bed when Charlie friggin' was born, or when they needed money. No, but no,
That's what
he
I'm
gets to have
saying.
chocolate.
And what does he sing when Charlie gets the golden ticket? I've got.
Yeah, I've got the golden ticket,
not
right.
you, Charlie.
And then he's the one who's like, "Oh man, we gotta try that thing where we like float in the air." Like that wasn't even Charlie's idea.
Yeah, exactly. He's evil.
Sorry, I'm so lost.
Well, Steve Martin's being a horrible, evil dentist right now. Somehow
Yes.
this I did know about this movie. That is coming back
This
to
is
me.
like the big fan favorite song, so that makes sense. But he is Audrey's boyfriend.
Okay. Not the plant, but the original Audrey.
The original, yeah.
Oh,
The
that
date of
hurts!
the plant would be funny.
He's got that Fawn's haircut.
This is another thing they had to build for one shot.
Wow.
This is
That's
What
amazing.
the
of
heck?
it.
Jason,
they'd
where
have
was
to
all this
specially make
effort in
the
that
tool.
crappy Star Trek musical?
Yeah,
In
yeah.
Strange New World. I keep watching this going, what were you doing, Strange New Worlds? It could have been like this. But no. They did 2 musical numbers on one set with no cut in between. It's so lazy.
Oh.
Oh, see, I was about to say he had kind of an Elvis thing going on.
Oh, he's definitely got an Elvis thing going on, yeah.
It does feel like we're in a different movie all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I feel like we're in a Weird Al music video.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well, and it that was reminding me of his Dr. Demento song,
Oh, okay.
which I think he did a music video for.
And
He did, what was that song? It was like that Pharaoh thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm just rusty. It's been too long.
Yeah, and obviously, like, there's an element of, like a surgeon, like, just in that you have, like, a medical...
I'm sorry, there was this motorcycle engine in my ear there, and I totally missed what you said.
Well, then I laugh because he, like, descends from the sky.
It's like... Oh, King Tut, that's what it was.
oh,
You ever heard King Tut?
I
Austin?
don't think so.
That was big on Dr. Demento.
I'll have to
King
check
Tut.
that out.
Okay, so he is straight up Elvis meets the Fonz. Like, that's what he is.
Yeah, exactly. He's
Except
a
he's an
greaser.
evil dentist, for some reason.
Yeah, and he's addicted to laughing gas.
Oh, okay. That's a choice.
What is this character?
So ridiculous. He is, in a way, doing a very typical Steve Martin part right now.
Well, I think it helps.
This does feel almost typecast.
I think it also helps, like, with him being like an abusive boyfriend, that he's so over the top.
Yeah, we're like, on paper, everything about this is really wrong and messed up.
Yeah.
But it's just so silly.
Yeah, it was just Steve Martin's gonna beat you up while he's doing laughing gas.
I love stories like that where while you're watching it, you might not be thinking about how twisted it is. But if you wrote a synopsis and you just handed it to somebody, they'd be like, why would you even watch that
So
movie?
when we first saw this character, I thought, I was going to say, if we did another, like a modern version of this, get Neil Patrick Harris. But now I don't even know.
For what?
For
Steve
Seymour?
Martin's role?
Mm-hmm. Like in that
for
first
Steve
scene
Martin.
with him, but now that I'm actually seeing him out of song, it's like, oh, never mind.
20 years ago, or maybe 15 years ago, I would have said Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
Slipmaker, the Steve Martin, and especially later Bill Murray stuff are like another movie. The Dennis song is more or less the same, but they really amped it up and let Steve Martin ham. So, is the idea that this plant has been talking to him and we're only just now catching up to it, or is this the first time that's happening and he's just not even fazed by it?
I think it's the first time it's happening, but
Well, he's not going to be able to just carry that around anymore.
and Audrey 2, I think, is
Wow.
played by one of the Four Squares. It's like a group like that. It's Levi Stubbs, and he's great.
Seeing Rick Moranis standing next to a dancing, singing piranha plant has me thinking he may not have been a bad pick for a live-action Mario. Like, you'd have to put him in...
like a Luigi, definitely
maybe
Luigi.
a Luigi. Well, he's also not tall enough for Luigi, though. He's such a short guy.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
true,
Maybe
too.
put him in like a fat suit and he could be Mario.
Make him wear heels and he's Luigi. Or just cast like a really short Mario.
This voice is amazing.
He's
Oh,
like
it's fantastic.
he's like the demon guy in the Buffy musical.
A little bit like that, yeah. I don't know who any of these people are that you're singing about right now.
Oh, they're big back in the day, I'm sure.
We've had, like, no pop culture references up to this point.
We got Lucy.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, they're watching in the I Want
Wait.
More song.
Wait,
Yeah.
now it's Aladdin. Now it's just straight up Aladdin.
This is Your Friend Like Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he just sang about how he's a genie, first of all.
Yeah. But yeah, he's like, you can get all this good stuff if you give me blood.
I don't know what to say about this except it's just relentlessly entertaining.
This is amazing.
Oh, thank you, Dan Sen. The Four Tops. I think I mixed groups there. Yeah, because it's
I
square
can't
top,
decide
but-
if, now that I'm finally watching this, if this movie was oversold to me or not sold hard enough. Because I feel like I probably, part of the reason I didn't watch it was because it was one of those movies that some friends of mine, especially like thespian people, Austin, just like talked up too hard. And then now that I'm watching, I feel like it either wasn't talked up enough or the right things were not said to me about it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's definitely one of those, like, if you know enough theater kids, they can easily kill it for you. Kind of like a like Monty Python and the Holy Grail type thing, where there's like
Yeah.
a certain group of people that like really hammer it home.
Well, and I have that with Princess Bride.
Oh, okay.
That movie has been forever ruined for me by people quoting it too much.
What movie?
That's
Princess
fair.
Bride.
Yeah.
God, I could not care less. Wow. And this thing just, I mean, it goes without saying, but immediately comes alive. Like, you almost aren't even thinking about the fact that you're looking at a puppet.
No, it's some of the best puppetry I've ever seen. Like I said, like,
It feels like such a real performance.
yeah.
Also, Rick Moranis is just really good in this.
The incident says it's like, yes, of course. It's like Aladdin if the genie was trying to warp Aladdin's mind. So yeah, I couldn't put my finger on it. It's a cross between Friend Like Me and the Ursula song.
Yeah. That's true too, because you also have like the villain element. Of
That's
it,
what-
too,
that's
where
what
it's
it
like
is.
it's a corrupting thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, what just happened there? We got a domestic happening, Austin.
And it's right after a great joke where he pulls up and she's just running after him because she fell off his motorcycle and he didn't stop.
We have to show this to your mom.
Mm-hmm.
This is amazing.
Wow. He had to do that slow?
He had to do all of that slow.
That's insane.
That's work.
Yeah, when you see set like videos, it's like really slow too.
Also, that's a huge pot.
This is one of those premises where you just go, how did anybody think of this?
It's Roger Corman, baby. It's the type of premise he lived on.
He doesn't get enough credit for this.
And so here's Bill Murray. So he's doing the Jack Nicholson part.
Okay. Slipmaker ruined that for me. I didn't even realize he was in this. Because I missed his
And
credit
I think,
at the start.
and I think this is Jim Henson's daughter.
Oh. Well, that's not very flattering.
I think Bill Murray's dialogue is like fully improv too for this.
Oh, that's not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess surprising in that it's a musical and you think everything is scripted, but Murray does like to work that way sometimes. Although, if you're scripted and the guy that you're working with is not scripted, how do you know when it's your turn to speak? Like, how do you be
acting.
sure you're not going to step on top of the other person?
Well, that's always the problem with like acting anyways, where it's like if someone else forgets a line, then you have to step in, but also you don't want to step on their toes. So it that's hard with scripts
It's a fine line.
anyway.
Jayson is studying acting now, by the way.
That's awesome.
He's not just making up stuff based on seeing movies. Like he's actually
here's your
acting
tools,
actively. I'm sorry, what?
There was your tools. The
Yep, there was.
89.
I glanced away, but I saw it for a second. Is that the only shot you get of it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I've ruined the entire commentary.
Now we got to start over. Everybody go back to timestamp 0.
No, I saw the edge of him. Look what I have to work with here.
Except Steve Martin's super happy he has to work with these.
Well, now at least these two different movies are converging more.
Yeah, exactly. But that was just fun, like, reverse payoff where it's like, oh, here's a dentist who just takes pleasure of torturing people, and then we immediately go, okay, here's somebody who likes to be tortured.
Yeah, like, I don't understand his deal even more than I don't understand Steve Martin's deal. This is disturbing. Maybe I won't show this to the rest of my family now. Just based on this scene. Yeah, this is really disturbing. Because there is something deeply sexual about this whole thing.
Yeah, that's the joke.
It's becoming more obvious as we're going, so I'm sorry I spelled that out.
But what's funny is that's like the joke is supposed to be, it sounds sexual from Rick Moranis' perspective, but the problem is he's just being
not the
weird.
Joke, because
would be the joke, except
Bill
Murray's
for Bill Murray is obviously a somewhat at least pseudo-sexual experience.
Yeah. It's weird with context.
Because Steve Martin wants to get pleasure by torturing him, but then he gets pleasure from being tortured. Steve Martin's like,
I'm surprised he didn't say something along the lines of, yeah, right there, that's how I like it. Like, I'm surprised they didn't go that far.
Because that's the way, he likes it.
Why is it that these kinds of subjects always come up when I have my 15-year-old son here? Every damn time.
I just do be like that sometimes.
But now I want to know what Jack Nicholson did.
Yeah.
Like,
what was he like?
All I remember is that when he walks in, they're like, oh, we're going to have to do this surgery or whatever. And he's like, oh, goody, goody.
Ah! Dan Sten says this is incredibly bizarre to watch the day I have to go to the dentist.
Oh, no.
Or the day before I have to go to the... He's got to go to the dentist tomorrow. We're sorry, Dan Sten. This is what we're showing you.
Be Bill Murray.
What are you showing me here? Thomas Lowe, the plant talks. Yeah, we're 10 minutes past the plant talking. Nicholas Photo says, because Austin doesn't know how to interact with children.
Oh.
So you think this is the whole reason he's a dentist, is just so that he has access to laughing gas?
Yeah.
Or do you think he became a dentist, was a relatively normal person, and then got addicted to laughing gas?
Well, because at the start of his song, he says that he liked to torture animals and stuff as a child. So really, when you're that crazy, the only job for you is being a dentist.
So he's been a psychopath all along.
Yeah, he's just always been a psychopath.
Rick Moranis, leave. Like, run away.
He's got to kill him.
Oh. It's a giggle gun. Yeah, thank you guys. Now I understand the sadist thing.
Yeah, I guess just an easy way for him to accidentally kill himself.
Yeah, that's convenient. So that then Rick Moranis won't have to shoot him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Steve Martin was a Ghostbuster?
It'd be crazy.
Yeah, this
Crud.
movie's weird.
Sorry, did he just die?
It's pretty weird. Yes,
Or-
he's dead.
or-
I think.
Yeah.
So he
Austin,
didn't
how
have to
dead is that man?
Well, the question is, could he be any more deader? And the answer is no.
Was that our special appearance from Steve Martin?
It was, yeah. It was a very special appearance.
That was the entirety of. Well, see, it's funny because he's in more scenes than Bill Murray is.
Mhm.
I don't know why
Well, no,
Bill Murray
it's
doesn't get
credited, like,
special
as a cameo.
appearance. Did Bill Murray also get the special appearance credit, or was it just Bill Murray?
Was Bill Murray even in the credits? I'm not even sure. I don't
See,
remember.
I assumed I must have missed it. Maybe he wasn't even in the credits, and they wanted to surprise you with
Yeah.
him. Because this is like Bill Murray heyday. Like he's getting huge at this point.
Oh yeah. No, that's your like the audience cheer moment. Like, oh man, Bill Murray just showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay, great. Just said he's uncredited.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
But see, I was giving myself crap because I assumed I wasn't paying close enough attention. Also, props to the actual musical score when people aren't singing, because it's also really good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume he's never going to actually chop anyone up or murder anyone.
We're gonna like build it where it's like that was an accident, and then like it'll just kind of go farther and farther. Though one of the things with like the original ending being darker is that Seymour is definitely more of an innocent in this movie than he is in the original or the stage play.
Oh, interesting. So does he get a little bit corrupted?
Yeah, he gets a lot more corrupted and like a lot faster and a bit creepier of a guy.
So with the darker ending, could this be the origin for Dark Helmet?
Maybe. I don't know. Don't want to rule anything out. You never know.
What is happening? I was just about to say I was waiting for the plant to come back, and then that happened, and it was really freaking weird.
He ate the camera.
Okay, great. It says this is when the little shop becomes full of horrors.
Wow.
Oh yeah, now it's yeah.
Austin,
full
so
of 'em.
many hour-and-a-half movies
What was that?
for the series we're doing.
Did it speed up when he walked towards the camera?
Might have. I looked down when it
I
happened.
feel like that happens a lot.
This whole series is just a tribute to the perfect formulaic half-hour 3-act structure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, except for our first one, because that was a silent film that was only
And
an
that
hour
second
15.
act is weird.
And it was 6 acts.
That was in 6 acts. That's the irony, is it was double the acts and 15 minutes shorter than everything else.
The ad said 3 acts in an hour and a half, and you gave us 6 in an hour 10.
For that, I'd give
For
you
that,
100.
I'd give you 100.
You're lucky to get that. Don't get me started again, Austin. I will talk all night about why that doesn't make any damn sense. Oh, Rick Moranis is about to break bad, Austin.
He does have like a bit of a Breaking Bad looking outfit. Or like a
Well,
Chris
that's like
Campbell
exactly the
movie.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you that he's wearing tidy whities underneath. That's for sure.
Oh, definitely. I don't think Rick Moranis ever went around without that. This is iconic feature.
There's a reason they had her say Epsom salts there. We got to write to the lisp.
I was just like, yeah, look, babe, it's okay that your boyfriend got killed. It sucked.
Are we outside of a building that was demolished? Like, what is happening here?
What?
It's Skid Row. It's just everything. This is like torn down.
We're looking at like 20-year-old ancient ruins.
It's the gutta.
The gutta. You gotta say it with an A at the end. The gutta.
Yeah, it's the gutta.
You know, she's funny, but she's also irritating enough. I'm glad she hasn't had any more screen time than she's had.
She's a main character.
That is a voice I can only take so much. Yes, but she could be on longer, and I'm glad she's not. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair.
That is a voice.
It is certainly a voice.
But yeah, she did get her "I Want More" song with that lisp.
Yeah. Well, she gets like really big in this song.
She is what?
Gets like really big in this song. This is where you can really tell, like, oh yeah, you're like a stage play, like professional.
Yeah, you're a veteran of the stage.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan's Dead. I forgot all about that. But now that you say that, I'm remembering the advertising. He says this movie had a Saturday morning cartoon prequel series that lasted a season.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've seen, if not the intro for that, at least like ads on YouTube or something. I don't know how I ran across those.
Is Audrey too like the Slimer, like the fun animal character?
I bet
It was
so.
like all of those.
Because that would have been a little bit before my time, so I don't think I saw that on TV when it was on. But I think I've run into it. And yeah, like when she sings, she's got way better breath support than you would expect you to have with that voice.
Yeah. No, it must be like really hard to sing while also putting on that voice.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because what she's doing is nasally and in the back of the throat, which is not how you sing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you
Holy
gotta,
crap.
you gotta hit that. You're not doing that voice anymore.
Yeah.
Well, look, if all of her scenes had her doing this, then I'd be fine with her being on camera more often. Okay, so shooting through the rubble is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
At last till forever. Jojira, yeah, Audrey 2 was like Slimer if Slimer rapped. Austin, we gotta sample that.
I need to see that. I need to see cartoon Audrey 2 rapping.
Dude, everything from this period got a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
And even a lot of stuff from
Spaceballs
before
got
this would like later get it. Like,
Okay, I'm so glad that we're back. We're like, we've kind of come full circle. We're kind of back to like the first act.
the stuff
again.
you were liking?
Yeah, that second act was insane. I don't know what was happening there.
Like, Austin, are you aware of Gilligan's Planet?
What?
No.
Oh yeah, they did a Saturday morning cartoon version of Gilligan's Island, but it's in space and he's trapped on a planet.
That's stupid.
That's bizarre. Yeah.
I didn't say it was good or a good idea. I just said it happened.
There was a point where my YouTube feed kept sending me clips of the Bill and Ted animated series
Oh yeah, I
for
remember
some
that.
reason as well. Yeah.
I still think one of the weirdest things we got in the early '90s was a Danger Diabolic Fox animated cartoon.
What?
Who here would have even known what the hell
Yeah,
that
that's
was?
weird.
Yeah, and the animation's great.
What? Wait, why have
Oh,
I not
yeah?
seen that?
Yeah, I have to show it to you. I watched
That's
the pilot.
amazing.
It's solid.
It just opened the door.
Is it upside down?
I think it can go in all directions.
Was the head like upside down and then it would
was
come like this?
up, yeah, and then
It was up and then
Yeah.
it came down.
So when it was looking at us,
yeah,
it's upside down.
The up. Yeah, the like up look is more of what it looks like in the original,
Okay.
because it's just a plant in the original too.
It doesn't sing or anything.
No, it doesn't sing.
Well, it's
It
not.
doesn't
I
rap
mean, I get that
either.
it's not a musical, but it doesn't talk or anything.
Yeah, never raps. That's the worst part of the original.
And look, we get that rap wasn't invented yet, but we still have our high expectations. Okay, we have standards.
Hmm.
Blood. This is great. I saw you chopping. That makes it okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to break the law.
Oh my god. Is the plant gonna eat this guy?
Of course, it's a shop full of horrors.
This is great. How is this like oddly suspenseful but also like bouncy and
Right?
you know what I mean, all at the same time? It's like you're just waiting for this to happen. But like it's too groovy to be disturbing.
Hmm.
You're just jiving with it while you're waiting for this plant to eat this man. It does kill you doing this. That was good. That was good writing. It's good writing.
Disturbingly drive.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. See, Austin, that was some layered writing there. That was foreshadowing. See, it kills him to do this.
See, I also feel like this guy could be Mario to Rick Moranis' Luigi.
Nah, he's a little too old.
Fair enough.
I don't want to watch this guy jumping on things. He doesn't look like a leading man to me, really. He looks like a man who was cast to be eaten by a plant.
Such a like specific type too.
Yeah. I would be really disappointed if that didn't actually happen. And I also like that the gospel singers are impatient about this. Hurry
Like,
up
come on.
and eat it. Come
Dude,
on, come on.
Those shots where they had to do it slow is insane. Like,
Oh yeah, especially in the "Feed Me" song where they're like, nose to nose singing at each other.
yeah.
It's crazy.
And if you hadn't told us about it, we probably would have taken it for granted. I don't know if we would have caught it.
Hmm.
And then he's going to wind up in a 60s Batman trap. This actually is exactly a 60s Batman trap?
Oh, of course.
Yes! Well, like, now that I'm looking at this, I've seen this image with, like, the legs sticking out of the plant.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they go back into the alleyway. That's awesome. That is so far my favorite scene. We'll book you on lecturing tours. Yeah, you're right. Like
We're,
it's intentionally really corny, and then the edge is the subject matter.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, exactly. This might be like the last sequence before it's like now we're into reshoots as well.
That's so interesting. He's on the cover of Horticulture magazine, naturally.
Oh, of course. He's a huge success. The genie gave him everything he wanted.
Yeah, including eating people that hold him at gunpoint.
Yeah, and I think if I remember right, I think in the musical it's more like him kind of manipulating that guy to die, while here obviously it's downplay that a little bit, where the boss kind of
He seems
dies
entirely
by himself.
innocent in that scene to me.
Mhm.
Where, like, it seems like he's actually clueless, unless I read it wrong as we're talking over it, but it looked like he was completely clueless and it was all the plant's idea.
Yeah, it's more just he's gonna get crap from that guy because he figured out that he
Austin,
fed the boyfriend.
I'm sorry, you know what else that song was?
What's that?
Hilariously, in a more twisted way, that was the Kiss the Girl song.
He's gotta eat the boss.
Yeah!
You're right.
Because you got everybody around the plant, like, hurry up, eat this guy, and then kiss the girl. Like that
You
was
got to
that was
know
the
that-
come on,
the
come
guy.
on.
That's my favorite Disney song.
Is it really?
Mhm.
It's a good song.
Oh, really?
That's not even my favorite song in that movie though.
That's what I was gonna say, but I mean, fair enough.
I don't know what my favorite song in that movie is though.
I feel like I'm boring. Mine's probably just is Under the Sea.
Under the Sea, yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is I don't know if I can put anything above it because that's such a perfect song. But the Ursula song is maybe a close second.
Poor Unfortunate Souls.
Poor unfortunate
Yeah, Poor Unfortunate Souls
soul.
is great too. The scuttlebutt in the remake.
No,
It's
stop it with
fantastic.
that. Why do you have to bring that up every friggin' time? No!
No, that's even better than Kiss the Girl. No.
It's true. The scuttlebutt's fantastic.
Man, I haven't murdered Austin on camera lately.
I was driving with a friend the other day, and I had just all the music on my phone on shuffle, and that popped up, and he was just like,
Why
"Austin,
did
what
you
the hell
have
is this?"
Although, I mean, David Diggs
Austin,
isn't
I'm gonna get
terrible
out.
in that.
I'm gonna get out my giant plant and have it eat you. It's a Muppet. You'll be fine.
Oh, okay, that's good.
You poor unfortunate soul. That face.
That's
I-
like his resting face.
I think I'm in a much more innocent film than I'm in.
And then you just
His
cut to
skin
that.
looks like a
The
watermelon
organ
now.
music.
Yeah. There's nothing else quite like this movie, Austin.
No. I think they're talking about remaking this now, but like not the musical, like remaking it again, just not as a musical. Which I
Oh.
mean, if you were going to remake it again, you're better off doing that
I agree.
as opposed to trying to do the musical again.
I guess you could do a way darker version of it.
Yeah,
Would you want to see that, where we do a version that's just not hammy at all?
Why do you have to walk so
and is
close to him?
made more like... I mean, you could do maybe even
he's
like
taking up the
a...
whole room.
Wait, this is literally just Mario 64 with the friggin' piranha plants.
He turned into the boss from Sunshine.
Yeah.
It's so expressive.
That's insane.
Yeah. I keep waiting for this plant to break out into song every time it says anything.
Hmm. I mean, that makes sense.
I wish I'd grown up with this, because this plant is one of the coolest movie creatures in anything.
Yeah.
Also, like,
I've heard people talk about this movie. I knew this plant was supposed to be fun, but like I didn't know it was this good looking. Sorry.
this seems like a your mom kind of movie.
Yeah.
I
This
don't-
does seem like the kind of movie my mom would have raised us on.
Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't I
Maybe
grow
just
up
not
with
seen
this?
it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my mom up and
Because this
harass her
definitely is
about
like a
this.
cult classic. Like I think this made just over its budget at the box office.
So she could have missed it.
Right.
Yeah.
It could have
But-
just been off her radar.
I feel like she'd still love it.
She was a musical person, yeah. Well, I say that like she's dead. My mom is a musical person. He's got the.
I mean, you
cash
could
register.
say was a musical person. Maybe she doesn't like musicals anymore.
No, she still does. She was a poor, unfortunate soul, and she just lost her interest in musicals. Oh no! Now he's gonna make some phone calls.
E.T. from home.
I was gonna say he's gonna charge up the bill, but he put a quarter in the phone, so he's thoughtful.
This plant
What?
just starts calling people collect.
Wait, is that where his ear is?
Yeah, yeah. How does he hear? And now it goes into the Exorcist theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of like that.
It's real close. It's me. I'm a plant. Is it getting larger or is it at its apex already?
In this version, it's at its apex.
Okay.
Wait. Huh?
The way he talked about it earlier, and said that they spent all the money on the ending, I thought maybe it turns
Okay.
into like a Godzilla-like monster. It talks.
That's a beautiful impression.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
I just didn't hear what you said.
I said that's a beautiful impression. You just like instantly got his exact voice.
Oh, thanks. Austin, I can't believe all the work on the inside of his mouth, man.
Oh, it's so detailed.
I would watch an hour and a half of just this plant singing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh.
Oh, he's so entertaining.
Oh! Okay, I'm going to suggest something else. You know what else is looking at this movie? Like, this is another one of those things that is way more influential than I realized it was. Oogie Boogie is just this
Yeah.
plant.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Like, there's
yeah,
no
I
way
didn't-
around
I didn't
it.
think about that. Yeah.
That's not, I don't think that's a stretch. Oogie Boogie is just this.
I'm the Oogie Boogie plant.
And that is now 2 movies.
No, I never thought about that, but you're right.
That is now 2 movies this week that look like they must have been direct influences on Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mm-hmm. No, good call.
And you ain't going nowhere. Like, it's just that voice.
You so going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. I started with Boss Ness and then realized that was the line from Bonesaw.
Mikey and I have this thing, because Mikey is 7 now and grew up with that movie and used to watch it all the time. And he and I, every time the number 11 comes up, we have a thing with that movie, because Oogie Boogie says that. And every time the number 11 comes up, Mikey and I look at each other and go, 11!
That's beautiful.
Okay, great says this is where the edits differ.
Yeah,
Slipmaker, my bugs!
Yep, now we're in reshoots.
My bugs! That's great. So they got to do reshoots, so they wrote like 10 seconds of a song.
That might be in the director's cut, I don't remember.
I want that to be the case, though. I want that to be part of the reshoot.
Add another bit of song here, okay.
Also, having to reshoot the entire third act of a musical is nuts.
Yeah.
Or maybe not the entire, but like the whole climax
Most
of a
of
musical. Because musicals are written around their music. So imagine, oh, the crowd didn't like it. We're afraid, like parents are gonna give us trouble. You know, that sort of thing. We've got to rewrite the ending of a musical.
There's like 4 minutes where they do a song that is in both versions, but like kind of everything before, everything after that, yeah, is completely different.
Oh yeah, Dan, that would be my worry about a remake too. Is they would do the plant in CG. I feel like if you don't build that, you're doing it wrong.
Kind of the big thing. That is kind of the big thing, especially because it's not going to be the type of thing that's going to get a huge budget. So like doing it in CGI is going to look awful.
But would be cheaper than doing it this way, probably.
Mm-hmm. But if you're doing it more like the original, you don't have to worry about it talking or anything, and you can just have, you know, a big plant that eats people.
But
it's
also,
a little
this
easier.
is the more popular version, so my worry is a modern one would split the middle and would go, we don't have music, but it's still going to have that voice, and...
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome!
And this song is added for the movie. They made this song so that they could be nominated for Best Original Song at the Oscars.
Oh. Did it work?
I'm actually not sure. But I like the song a lot, so it'd be cool if it did.
I just like that it gets this many numbers.
Mm-hmm.
See, I wasn't sure if the plant would be like the straight up villain of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
it
he is. Well, this is also, we're about to get one of the best things he does for being a musical. But I won't spoil it. I'll wait till we get to it.
You know who I would have liked to have seen the plant or play the plant in like a stage version?
Who's that?
Like obviously back in the day, but Little Richard should have done this.
Sure, yeah.
That would have been so cool.
That'd be fun. Yeah, he grew his own chorus line or like
That's
backup
great.
singers.
That's the most Muppet way to go with this.
Okay, so
It's
is this
so
in
Muppet.
the other ending?
This part is, yeah.
Okay.
This is like the one thing that is in both, but everything before and everything after in this like last half hour is different.
So is this supposed to be the revelation that it's from space?
Yeah, I mean, like we do see that like flash at the beginning where he buys it, but that's
But
it.
Moranis
confirming
wouldn't
it,
have known
yeah.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, great says it was nominated, but it didn't
What the
win.
heck?
Okay.
Cool.
That plant has a gun.
Jajira says what's even crazier is the original movie ending is different from the stage play. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Somebody brought that up. Oh, actually, no. See, I assumed that would have been the same as the stage play, and that's what they had to change.
My understanding was just that it continued past the ending of the stage play, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I see.
'Cause-
Okay.
I know it does for the original movie. It's like you get the original ending and then just kind of keeps going.
This is one of the most 80s sounding things in this, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because Red Letter Media did a video on this, and I think they say that while they like the song, it doesn't really fit the rest of the music, which I don't really have. But like, fair enough.
He just referenced Black Lagoon.
Yep.
And
Oh,
we're
yeah,
doing
you
that
like
next week.
list a bunch of monsters and how he's cooler than them. It's fantastic.
Awesome, we got all these connections for our movies.
Because I think he also mentions King Kong, and he says he's got like a bigger temper than Frankenstein.
That was a choice.
Come on,
The
babe.
tongues. Once again, like, a lot of fun and really silly, but there's legitimate danger in your musical.
Yeah.
Now it just is
No, he's-
Gremlins.
He's both awesome and horrifying.
Yeah. Like, I like that they don't skimp on the horrors.
No, this little shop is in fact full of them.
He's having way too good of a time, I think. This is one of my favorite supervillains now.
Oh, Audrey 2 is fantastic. No, somebody earlier said that DCU Swamp Thing needs to just look like this. That'd be hilarious.
DCU Swamp Thing needs to just be a remake of this movie. That should be the remake.
That'd be awesome.
Also, I love the kind of insights that you end up with when you're just doing blind commentaries for movies you've never seen, where you just, like, point out the obvious and you're like, oh, look, it's a little shop of horrors.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a shop of them. Did it just explode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made it explode?
He.
He electrocuted it.
Oh, that's what was happening. Oh.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
I think that's the only optical effect in this is
See, I kind of
shot.
wish I'd seen this before I knew that there was a different ending. Because, like, knowing that sounds like the easy forced in thing you'd do.
Mhm.
But I don't know if I
he
would
just
have.
grabs wire and is like
Yeah. I don't know if I would have
Yeah.
reacted that way. I mean, like, I don't know if I would have thought of that.
Yeah, and that's why I think like if you don't know, you're probably just like, oh, okay, you know, like this is kind of like a silly movie already. So like the fact that he kind of beat it in a silly way, makes sense.
Yeah, but, like, built to in no way whatsoever.
Yeah,
Like, how would he even know that would work?
I'm sure if you electrocuted any plant, it would explode.
Slipmaker, this is the movie I'm most horrified will get remade. Like, that will be it for me. It for you, like, I'm never watching movies again. Like, all right, that's it. I'm out.
I'm done. There's only so many horrors that can be in a little shop.
Jajira, I thought it was
Whoa.
about a shop with little horrors that stays little. 0 out of 10.
You were wrong. It came back.
It did come back. They didn't build it for just that one.
I mean, technically they did because this is a reshoot.
They built it
Okay,
for one thing,
yeah.
but there's something decisively Beetlejuice about this stuff.
Yeah. Well, and it's reminding me of
Yeah.
Pushing Daisies.
Or like Edward Scissorhands, where like the town looks very fake.
Yeah. Just real manufactured. Oh, so you got to do that.
Yeah, that is the most 80s ending.
You got to do that kind of ending where it lives on.
Yeah, you gotta have something. Here, I will pull up a video of the original ending.
Yeah, it's hard to say if I would think that felt like a sanitized ending. You know, if I didn't know that they shot a different ending, but knowing that, it does kind of feel like a sanitized ending. And a little abrupt.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, like, not bad or anything. But
Like, it's fine. Yeah. No, I think it's funny in that it's just like, oh, you wanted a happy ending? Okay, well, they just walk into that fake house from the the earlier song. Like, there you go, everything's happy now.
Do you think they could have gotten away with doing the Clue thing where they just showed you both of the endings? They're like, oh, don't worry, that's not how it actually happened. That was all a dream. You just have Rick Moranis, like, wake up from it, and he's like, oh, God, I had this dream that I was a worse person than I really am.
You did like the Wayne's World where he comes out and it's like, that's not the real ending. Here's the real ending.
Yeah. Jayson, you remember that?
Nope.
Wayne's World?
Yeah. Sorry. I have no idea what's happening with this conversation right now. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Well, we were talking about. I was suggesting, I was hypothesizing, if you will, that they might have been able to get away with doing the Clue thing, where they just showed both of the endings.
Yeah.
And then the scarier ending, or like the more messed up ending, they say, no, don't worry, that didn't actually happen. It's just Rick Moranis like wakes up from a dream or something,
Yeah.
and he's like, I had this dream that I was a way worse person than I was. And then Austin was like, oh, you do it like Wayne's World, where you're like,
Yeah.
Now Jason's caught up.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I zoned out.
I had to treat you
I
like
wasn't even paying attention to the movie either. I don't know what happened.
Did you
Like,
see the ending?
I'm going inside.
Yeah. No, it was the credits.
So the plant got electrocuted
Yes.
and exploded.
Yeah, it
I don't know if you...
exploded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then there was a little one that went like a
Yeah,
sneaky...
that was like...
Yeah.
So I thought you were going to say it winked at us, and it can't do that.
No.
It has no
But it can
eyes.
somehow hear a telephone.
I was gonna say it had an ear, I guess.
Well, it can
so-
hear Rick Moranis talking at it, too.
Right.
So...
But apparently its ear is just like right next to its mouth.
That plant is the
Maybe
coolest damn thing
just
I've
one
ever
ear.
seen.
No, it's genuinely like one of the best puppets I've ever seen, if not the best.
Well, and
It's
you know
so
what's really
cool.
ironic about that to me? Like, I grew up with the Muppets, and you didn't, and I've seen a lot more puppet stuff than you, but I missed this entirely.
Yeah.
And I'm with you. It is absolutely one of, if not the coolest puppets I've ever seen. And I have probably seen more puppet stuff than you, but you saw the best one, and I did not grow up with that.
Yeah, it's such a shame that it lost out to Aliens. And I mean, if it was going to lose to anything, like, that makes sense.
It's just
But, like,
unfortunate they were both that same year.
it is unfortunate, yeah. No, exactly.
That's quite a year for practical
You're for
effects.
big puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the Queen Alien's also crazy.
Yes. No, I mean, it's hard to argue with it. That's a bit of a coin flip.
No, exactly. Like, that's why I'm like, it lost to that. Like, that sucks for this movie, but like, I can't argue with it.
Yeah, you can't say it got robbed.
No, it wasn't like it lost to like, I don't know, something stupid.
No, it had actual honest to god competition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just unfortunate luck of the draw.
I gotta look up this guy voicing the plan.
Oh yeah,
Figure
Levi
out
Stubbs.
Who the hell is that guy?
Yeah, he's one of the members of the Four Tops.
Oh, okay.
That sounds like something I know.
Yeah, I don't know the Four Tops super well, but like I do know some music by them.
Austin, could you send me that video just so I can make sure we're looking
I
at the
did
same
on
one?
Discord, but if you want me to send it elsewhere,
Oh,
I
would you
can
send it on
too.
Facebook?
Oh, yep, of course.
That just makes it easier because I've got you on Discord right now through OBS.
Yeah, true. There you go. Oh, yeah, you're right, Joe Jura. He also voiced
Wait.
Mother Brain in the Captain N show.
What? He
Oh,
did?
weird.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
I
His
gotta
voice in
finally
that is
watch
crazy, too.
watch Captain N, because I don't. I've seen little bits and pieces of it, but I haven't seen a lot of it.
That's about all for me, too.
Captain Nintendo.
Well, because didn't Captain N. Wasn't Captain N aired along Super Mario World? Or was that earlier?
I
think
think
no,
I
it's
know
before
I know-
World.
I was gonna
I
say, it
thought-
would be before, I would think, because they cross over with the Legend of Zelda cartoon
Okay.
from the Mario show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty early.
There was something that, like, was along with Mario World, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, Dan Stan said he mentioned that at the beginning. I guess I just didn't see that in the chat.
Yeah, we just weren't paying attention to you.
We were specifically ignoring you.
I would
guys.
apologize, but I'm not going to. Okay, so here, everybody, is a link to the alternate ending, which we're going to go ahead and watch with you. So we're going to do a double timestamp 0 tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'll set up too before this because it doesn't have the full ending. But
Okay. What's up, Jason?
so-
Austin,
Yeah.
Captain N had 3 seasons, and its 3rd season it shared with Mario World, and its
Oh,
2nd
okay.
season it shared with Mario 3.
There you go.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But yeah, so the big differences before this are when he finds Audrey being eaten and he pulls her out as she does die. And he's very upset about that, of course, and is like, well, I'm going to go kill this thing.
Wow.
And when the guy comes to him in the alley and is like, the franchise rights, and then we can sell this. Instead of that scene, it's a different scene in a boardroom where they're like, yeah, look, we took clippings of Audrey 2 and like we're selling them. Like this thing is everywhere. So that's kind of the big thing to know that happens before this.
and
in
then
that
you just took your clippings, and now you're selling it. You're selling it.
exactly, and now you're selling it.
It sounds like it goes almost like a more Evil Dead direction or something.
Well, it gets like very like actually I think we get some of that like the consumer heavy thing of the 80s. But
Yeah.
actually now that I think about it, I think that we get that in what we're about to watch.
Okay, cool. So this is almost 12 minutes long, and like Austin said, it's just the ending minus a couple of scenes right before that. And so we're gonna watch this also, right back to back. Everybody, press play. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so fascinated to see what this looks like. Everybody, please press play right now.
Oh, I guess we're gonna get that last song again. So my bad for that, but
Well, that's all right. That'll
least
give us some
it's
context
cool.
in connecting it back up.
yeah,
And I mean, it was fun to listen to.
yeah.
Of course, our video quality is not anything like what it was.
No, not at all.
But I feel like I just
Yeah,
watched
but-
this, Austin.
It's just watch. It's just the same ending. There's no difference. We've just all been lying to you.
I'm like, why did you troll me about this?
It's such a random thing to troll over too.
But this song is like more insane if he actually shoots at it. Wait, does he do that in the Okay, yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
I think he does. Yeah.
This song is more insane if he does kill her.
Oh yeah, no, it's immediately more threatening because one of our leads is already dead.
I don't
Yeah.
think I appreciated the absurdity before of the plant firing a very small,
Yeah.
relative to itself gun.
Well, especially because it's like Vine thing. It's shooting with this bigger than like where the trigger would be.
Slipmaker says, yes, very consumer heavy. The original musical has a song called Bigger Than Hula Hoop to set up the Audra 2 spreading.
Oh, cool. I know they throw that in as a line, but I didn't realize it was a song in the musical too, or the stage play. I keep calling it the musical. This is also a musical, so it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's what was throwing me off earlier when you said that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just dumb. I'm sorry.
Does this not also sound like a song Weird Al could have written?
It's very like slime creatures from outer space.
Yeah. No Black Lagoon.
I'm from past the stars and beyond the moon.
It's so good. And I'm using them. There's another Weird Al song this is reminding me of, and I'm trying to think of the name of it.
There's another what? Sorry.
There's another Weird Al song this is reminding me of, and I'm trying to remember the name of it.
I'm not sure.
Is it This Is the Life? Do you remember that song?
Not offhand, no.
That it went with a Michael Keaton movie that nobody saw, and it had a music video that was all footage from that movie.
Oh, okay.
I don't
yeah,
even think
no.
I've heard that.
I think that was
Yeah.
that was that song. I'll send you that later.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you'll probably be like, "Oh, wait a minute, I remember this song."
Probably.
Because I didn't think I could stump you on any Weird Al, but we'll see.
No, but if it's not like off an album, like if it was made for like a movie like that, it might be able to stump me.
That's true.
Same with like I don't really know his Dr. Demento stuff before.
Well, and the only reason
we
I
started
know about
putting
this
out
song
albums.
is because it's on a music video compilation that I had on VHS.
Oh, okay.
And now he's coming out of the rubble like Super Shredder.
That's true. Yeah, so now we're just like fully in. This is where we're different.
So now it's about to change.
It is
Oh,
changed.
yeah, now it's like fully
This is
changed.
completely-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not zapping it.
See, all roads feel like they were leading more to this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
Well,
gotta
That's
love
a really good shot.
You gotta love all the, especially knowing it's probably in slow motion. Sorry, you were gonna say, Austin?
Yeah, it's true too. No, it's just I definitely heard people argue that it doesn't work as well in this version because Seymour's more likable. It's like it doesn't really feel as earned. That
The organ.
Oh, like you need him to be a worse person before he gets eaten?
yeah, I've heard like some people have that. Not that they like dislike this ending, but just in defense of the theatrical.
See, I thought this version would have him do something bad that we didn't see. I love the glasses being shot out. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And the laughter seems way more demented now if we actually hate the protagonist. Well, this is also reminding me of the Muppet movie. Because now,
Just like, like Patton.
No.
Because now I'm just expecting Sam the Eagle to come out and start talking about patriotism.
What is happening?
The Muppet movie opens with... Is it that movie? No, it's not that movie. It's, now I can't remember. It's some Muppet thing. It actually might have been Follow That Bird, now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
That's Follow That Bird.
Yes,
yeah, so
we
they are
have
going in
Audrey too.
The consumerism
What?
direction. But this makes sense because they kind of set this up with that idea that he was gonna like send his seed out all over the world and take over, and so it's like in an '80s consumerism way he's managed that.
Yeah, exactly.
So is the idea that this is what he was talking about all along, or that this happened and that other plan didn't happen?
The what do you mean?
Well, because wasn't the whole idea earlier? I mean, we talked over this whole movie. What was the whole idea earlier that he was gonna like send out his plant seed and take over the world?
Yeah, so in this version, there's no like, oh, that's going to happen. It's already happened.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I couldn't decide if that was like a
There it
symbolic
is.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. I should have just waited. So in this version, we as a species just lose?
yeah.
Wow.
It's not just a little shop of horrors now; it's a world of horrors.
Yeah, Senior Six, we're
What?
watching the other ending right now. We watched the theatrical version. This is great. Oh, so it is straight up Godzilla. See, when you said it was big, I made the
There's
leap
more
of
of-
Godzilla
there's
size.
multiple?
It is Godzilla size. And
Yeah.
multiples. That's awesome. Look at the cards.
And there are shots.
Why did test audiences not like this?
Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
like, yeah, it's not a good ending.
It's because
it's
they've
awesome.
been conditioned by Hollywood for family-seeming movies
Yeah.
that it's got to have a happy ending.
Yeah, no, that's basically all it is.
They
but,
were
like,
just. I'm positive that all it was they were. I can't think of the right word. Is that plant on drugs?
No, it was blowing through the pipe.
Oh.
And, like, burst out the windows.
But I was gonna say that they're
No, and
shallow
it's, like,
enough
insane
that,
that they-
just the protagonist can't die.
Yeah. No, and it's insane. Like all of this is cut. Like,
But, like, they didn't even try to, like, have this happen and then, like, have a big, like,
Yeah,
Ghostbusters
like,
ending
Yeah,
or
why
something.
wouldn't you just why wouldn't you just cut it such where you like contrive some way to like write Rick Moranis out for a minute and then somehow he solved. Although maybe that would just be too complicated story wise to figure out.
that
like,
might
just
be.
have-
I know Jay's pitch on that Red Letter Media video. We proposed this idea to Seymour, and then he like thinks of this, so you can like get some of this footage in there.
Yeah.
And then have him be like, "Oh my god, like no, I can't do it." So you could have recycled it there somehow.
I
but...
think my all of this is a dream thing would have worked fine.
Mhm. Yeah. No, I mean, it, very well you could have fit it in somehow like that. I also like that they're not even really eating people; they're just running around destroying things and laughing.
Well, it's like they're so big that if they ate people, it just wouldn't be very satisfying anymore. The one
They're
change I
a-holes.
might have made would have been to not have Seymour get killed where he does, but rather like he gets taken out somehow. That's awesome. This all happens, and then he gets stomped on, and then wakes up from his dream.
I mean, that makes sense. And where Seymour dies is where the original. It's like it's basically he gets eaten, credits.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like, this is like a more epic.
Yeah, this is you just build on it that, like,
Yeah.
and now it keeps
This
going.
is just
and we're
insanely.
No, it's a tragedy people didn't get to see this in the big screen. Because, Jason, you're right. This is the Ghostbusters ending.
Yeah.
Now it's
The
the
last
Ghostbusters
shot
2
of-
ending.
the last shot of this movie. The fact that it didn't make it onto big screens is the biggest crime, which we'll get in a second. But like that is the biggest crime of it all.
This is the crazy B-movie ending.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except it's got the budget of a.
And it breaks through the theater screen,
He shoots him.
and And
theater
then they
screen.
didn't put that's so sad.
That did not make it into the theater. That's so tragic.
Oh no. But like you, Austin, I can
Yeah.
see both sides of it.
Yeah, that's why like for this I was like I don't really have an opinion, just whatever is.
I feel like it's
And we
almost
probably got the best of both worlds because then we also got to watch that.
it's nice we at least got to see it. Yeah. I wish there was a cut that somehow combined them.
Yeah, that would be nice. It would maybe be hard because you don't have like any like to match it with.
Yeah, I don't know what you do, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it almost turns into two different movies for different audiences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, very true.
Man, well, that was fascinating.
But also,
I'm
like
so glad you showed me that.
but
That
also,
was amazing.
I feel like it's still a fine family movie.
Even with that?
Yeah, with the director's
Even
cut.
with that,
just
because
because like
silly and like
yeah, it's still silly and
Well, and also it's versus expectations so hard. It would be really fun for kids where it's like, oh wait, the plants eat the whole world.
yeah.
Like that would be it
Yeah.
would just ignite your imagination because that's not where you would expect it to go. And then they're
it's a little
forced.
challenging.
Then they're forced to make it the standard ending.
And also, if you know, like, the original Little Shop of Horrors, then it's like, oh, this is going in an insane musical, way. Like, this is already insane
Yeah, it
because
gets so huge.
it's turned into, like, a musical thing. But
Well-
also, it's gotten past even that ending, and it's gone into a weird...
And then we're justifying the form
Godzilla
more
thing.
because you can't do that on stage.
Right.
It's like here's a thing you could only do in a movie theater.
Yeah, exactly. No, the fact that we didn't get the shot of it bursting through the theater screen, which is so Gremlins, that is heartbreaking. Or so Gremlins 2, I should say.
Yeah, it's really sad. Well, and the other thing I was gonna say is, they earn the plants taking over the world because the plant is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
They're like, if any monster was gonna take over, you'd want it to be that. It's so cool, and it's like it's having so much joy in doing it.
It just loves being a menace.
You know what else? If you'd gotten that ending, it would have felt like what you thought you were getting. The few people that saw this, it would feel like what you thought you were going to see for Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Sure.
Because it's on the scale that movie sort of promised and couldn't give you because it was made with $10.
Yeah, and I've still not seen that. I've seen Killer Clowns, but I haven't seen
It's kind
Killer
of
Tomatoes.
disappointing. Like you look at the box art, that incredible drawn box art for Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and it looks like this movie.
Yeah, in a way, I mean, say that this movie is what like a lot of those like old B movie posters kind of promise it's going to be, and then it isn't. But also, it more so is in the director's cut.
Now I want to see that. Now I just want to see the director's cut. Like, I saw, while I was watching this movie, I was like, this is a movie I'd probably never need to see again. Just because there are a couple of scenes that I don't want to ever see again. But, like
really
that
wanna show it to
entire
your-
second act.
I really want to show it to your mom though.
But I want to watch the director's cut. Just because I want to see how it
How it compares.
holds together as a piece with that other ending.
Yeah, for sure.
Also,
It's definitely the better ending.
how many director's cuts have like a completely different ending? Like usually a director's cut is like,
More
15
often-
minutes more.
Yeah, more often you'll get movies where they shot an alternate ending and then there's not really a cut with it. It'll just be included as a special feature or something.
Yeah,
It happens,
I'm trying to
but
think
it's
of
rare.
exactly. Yeah, like nothing good's coming to mind.
No, like I'm just thinking more of cuts where like there's a lot of stuff in the middle that's different, and then maybe the ending will be slightly changed, but not to this degree.
Yeah, like the ending's like there's a different part in the climax for the director's cut of like Alien, for example, but it doesn't really change the ending. Like there's major lore implications don't get continued from the director's cut because they're like turning people into eggs and that, but like the climax is still the same.
Well, more often what you get is third acts that are completely changed, but then you never get to see what they shot.
Yeah, like The Predator or something like that.
And like a quarter of the MCU movies.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, anyway, we're gonna go get going. We're off to a really good start here, Austin.
Oh, we still have to do the Patreon
Oh
thing.
crap! I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot to do it last time, and we'll have to read the ones from yesterday too. We'll do that real quick. Yeah, thanks patrons, and apologies for forgetting about that yesterday. So yesterday we did Child's Play 2. And
I don't have anything for that, so it'll just be you.
Okay, I'll go ahead and read these for Child's Play 2. And sorry we got to just rush these in, but we'll catch up here. And we forgot to put feelers out for the first movie we did, so we don't have any for that one either. But if anybody, and I said like if anyone wants to put one in, but we haven't gotten any for that. Remind me what that movie was, Austin.
Caligari.
Caligari thing. I just couldn't think of it here in the moment. Bag says not calamari. The Cabinet of Dr. Calamari. Bag
That sounds
Studios.
delicious.
Best thing delivers on again. This is for Child's Play 2. Delivers on what the premise should be in a way I don't think the first one does at all. Partly by virtue of just being a sequel and jumping straight to the fun we're here for. For this type of thing, that's for the best. I more or less said that yesterday. Worst thing, I still don't really like any of these characters at all, and I think they make some really dumb decisions. But that's the genre, I suppose. I'm feeling it, but I still say the remake is the best of the three I've seen so far. I like the remake better than I thought there was any chance I would, but I can't put it above Child's Play 2.
No, I wouldn't put it over 2, but I do like the. I think it also helps that it goes in its own direction.
Yeah. And that's kind of what you want for a thing like that, where it's almost not comparable.
Mm-hmm.
But in certain ways it is. It's still, got that kind of tongue-in-cheek, not taking itself too seriously thing. Killer Moth Returns, Child's Play 2, Green. This is best thing. This is a really good looking movie, and I love the relationship between Andy and Kyle. Worst thing, why'd they film this in Grandma's house? I'm not feeling the interior decor at all. You didn't like all the antiques? And then all the antiques that they just put in the basement because they couldn't find a place to put them in the house?
But it's still a good looking movie.
It's a great. Well, he means it's a great shot movie.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like Grandma's house. Daniel Davis. Best thing. It's a horror movie that actually looks good. How do you feel about Grandma's house? Worst thing, Andy's foster dad being an asshole. I talked about that yesterday. The foster dad in that is Quinn from Death Wish.
Okay. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? See, he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, Austin, did you have any on Discord for this movie?
Yeah, 2.
Okay, I got 2 also, so why don't you get started?
A second ago, but now I got 2.
Okay.
I've had 68, just put one in, so.
Cool.
Thanks for that. Sorry, did you want me to start, or are you starting? Sorry,
that's why I said that.
I didn't hear you,
That's
then I realized I didn't hear what you said, and we were both silent, so I was like, oh, I think I'm supposed to go first.
I'm waiting on you!
So from Subject 879, aka John, he says, the songs are really good, and it's just over the top enough to be fun while tackling dark subject materials. Best thing, the plant. Worst thing, the ending is an alternate cut.
I agree with all of that, having just watched it and talked the entire time. Slipmaker, who's been talking to us in the comments all night and knows absolutely everything there is to know about this movie. A big old somewhere that's green sign flip for me. Somewhere that's green. Oh, I get it now because I just watched it. As a fan of the original musical, I'll do best and worst specific to the movie. Best is that absurdly impressive puppet. Worst is how a few good songs were cut from the original musical for time. I understand cutting the song that builds up Mushnick is a greedy mooch, since that's already evident, but the other cuts feel unnecessary. And Austin, I don't know if you're familiar with the other music at all.
No, no, I've never seen it on stage. Like I've seen clips and stuff from the stage production, but that's about it.
Okay.
From MattBat68, he says, "Just plain fun, great songs and a dark sense of humor. Worst thing, the scrapped alternative ending."
Yep, that's the consensus. Daniel Davis, favorite thing, Steve Martin's dentist number. That's not Jason's favorite thing.
No, that's my least favorite thing.
He says least favorite thing. Honestly, I wanted a little more from all the guest characters. Might just be me being selfish, though.
I don't know. I feel like they get enough time that they get to shine and then
Especially
go
Bill
off.
Murray.
Yeah, I feel like
They don't
Murray
overstay their welcome.
Yeah, I feel like Murray got plenty, and it was real memorable. And Steve Martin is just being over the top, insane Steve Martin. Like that's
Yeah,
his.
I feel like if they were there too, like any longer, it would be too.
Yeah, and I could even see some people complaining that that's already a problem. Like I didn't have that, but
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I know for fans of this movie, like Steve Martin's like a big fan favorite part, but if you're not like as into it, like maybe that stuff is rough.
sure. Well, good job, Austin. You pick one that I will definitely look at again.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go buy this now. I've never seen anything like that plant.
Well, hopefully, if you do buy it, it's
So
not
cool.
crashed like my copy.
At least the disc works.
That's true. That is true. I can be happy with that.
So does that have both versions?
Yeah, I think that's actually how the director's cut was put out, was with the Blu-ray, but I could be wrong about that.
That's nice.
But like, I do think it is like a newer thing.
I think the appropriate way to release that, at least for a Blu-ray, is to have both cuts. Just because now that I've seen it, it's so 6-1. Like I feel like you need to be able to watch them both.
Also, I will give them props that when I click play movie, it starts on director's cut.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
like, I also like that it puts you on that first.
Yeah,
Like just to say, you know, like this is like kind of the real cut.
yeah, and I agree with that, but I would want to have access to both of them.
No, I agree too. I think like both are worthwhile in their own right.
Yeah. Well, folks, thanks a lot for watching. Sure appreciate it. We're going to be back with another one tomorrow night. We're going to watch The Cell, which is a disturbing, creepy, real imaginative movie that I remember liking a lot when I saw it like 20 years ago.
And I've never seen.
And so it will be very blind watch for me. And I'm sure I'll have that thing, Austin, where a bunch of actors will pop up that I had no idea who they were when I saw it, and I'll know them now. Like, I'm positive that will happen.
Yeah, no, I'm very fascinated to see what that movie's like because I have no idea. I just know it's weird.
I hope we don't hate it.
I'm sure it'll be good.
Because I'd hate to pick it based on... But, I mean, it has a good reputation. I'm just always nervous going back to things that I haven't seen in a long time.
No, of course. I mean, even with
And
Child's
it's
Play
been so
2,
good
you're
so
like,
far.
oh man.
Like,
That's the thing, is I don't want to break our train here. Like, we've had such a good set of choices. I'm sorry, Austin. We talked over.
No, it's okay. I don't even remember what I said now, but I mean, even if it doesn't work out, we got Texas Chainsaw on Friday, and that'll be crazy.
well, and
Yeah.
also, don't you like not you picked Flatliners, but you don't even really like that movie, right?
I mean, I do. I didn't have the best viewing the last time we watched it.
But also, that was when
Oh,
you
no.
showed me that movie for the first time, and I loved it.
Yeah,
so I don't know
in
how.
the viewing where I was like, "This is the worst viewing I've ever had." Jason got to the end of it and went, "Thanks for showing me that, Dad. That was great."
That was me showing Insidious to John, where like for years I was like, "Oh man, that movie's great. We should watch it." And then we finally did, and I was like, "Oh, this is like really generic and kind of lame." And he was like, "That was great."
That was a little what I had the last time I saw Flatlanders, which is part of why I picked it, because I want to give it another watch.
And also, I want to be on that, so
Yeah, I hope
I
that
will
works out.
try. Yeah.
All right, well, folks, thanks again for watching. Sure appreciate it. We'll see you again tomorrow night, hopefully. And in the meantime, I was Captain Logan, and we had Austin the Day Ghost.
Good night, everybody. Don't get
Jason.
eaten.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, folks.